Well, greetings to everyone. You join us here on a snowy evening ahead of the big match. And these weather conditions have, of course, been the major talking point, indeed the major concern in the hours leading up to kick-off here. You can understand why. There was a point during the course of the afternoon when we wondered whether the game might indeed have to be called off, but a lot of people have put in a lot of hard work. Indeed, members of the public have been enlisted to come down and form some sort of an army against the elements. They've done really well against the odds. The pitch is clear, and indeed the public areas have been passed fit and safe for purpose. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Willock.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Martial brings the ball forward.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Eric Garcia gets it forward. And it's Martial. Manchester United have been unwelcome visitors anywhere. They've won their last 5 away games. Fred.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Chooses to go back. That's a good ball to find him. McTominay. Greenwood. Hoists it high. Caught offside that time. Keeper sends it forward. Lobs it in gently. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Arsenal, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Partey spreads it towards the left. Tierney, great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Bailly. Rafael Varane. McTominay. Shaw. Granit Xhaka. And it's Aubameyang. Out to the right. Now it's Aubameyang. Played out to the right. Hector Bellerin. Aubameyang! He's gone very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He's there to receive it. He's had a shot! Shaw. McTominay. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. McTominay. And we've reached half-time. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back underway here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Eric Garcia. Greenwood. It's a promising ball. Hits one! And it's a goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Tierney. Manchester United have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. Willock gets it out to the wing. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Arsenal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Hector Bellerin. Cavani. Good idea, just poorly executed. Hector Bellerin. He spotted the run and played him through. That's the throw. Xhaka. And here's Aubameyang. Has a hit! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Wan-Bissaka tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Aubameyang.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety. And the finish! McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tierney tries to switch the play. Nicely measured pass. Hector Bellerin has got himself a free kick. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's gone for it! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Aubameyang is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Granit Xhaka. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Tierney was on a run down the left wing. He came in hard, very hard. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Martial drives it forward.
Arsenal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Eric Garcia. Hector Bellerin. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and the score is 1-0. And here's Lacazette. Bailly gets it back.
Arsenal are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Out to the left it goes.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Tierney. Manchester United need to hold on for a few more moments.
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
It's Cavani! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Partey. Hector Bellerin. Holding. And that is that. Manchester United win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however... Manchester United return to action in this competition. Competition for which the dynamic has changed dramatically now as the group stages turn into the knockout phase. 180 minutes, 3 hours, that's all that separates winners from losers. There is no margin for error. It is now or never. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
Action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Forward it goes. Now it's Tadic. And here's Tadic. Ajax seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
That's not going to make it. Well, of course, every year this is the point at which it gets really tough. Not just within the confines of this competition, but the season as a whole.
Yes, and we've seen many a team collapse over the years in this February period, mainly because of fatigue and injury. You know, it is a key time for squad rotation. Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Tagliafico. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Tadic. Real chance! And it's been taken short. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Well read, he sorted that out. Martial plays it forward. He's found his man. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Looks to thread it through. And they've been caught out here. A chance to play it in. Ajax have a free kick. Goes for goal! Played it short. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Over to the left. Tries to dink it in. Oh, that's a waste. Martial. Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Cavani really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And he's there to clear it. He's gone for it! And he just whacks it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And out to safety. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Timely intervention. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks, and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Link gets rid without sophistication. Keeps everyone guessing. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Tadic. Bayu. Bruno Fernandes. That's a promising ball.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Cavani! Cavani! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cavani sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Shaw gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Looks to clip it forward. Fred tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at them.
Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
But there's going to be another change here. Up to meet it! Good try. Yep, outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Shaw. Going for goal! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Ajax making another change here. Blind drives it forward. Wan-Bissaka battles to win it back. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's through. Martial. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Look, this could still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Fred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could...
He's through, it tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort. Ajax merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Gets it upfield. Fred. Hoists it forward. That's a promising ball. Hits one!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gets the better of his man. Has a pop!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. Goalkeeper's ball. Lindelof. And that's it. Only a draw in the home leg. It tilts the tie against them with an away game to come. Maybe somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim. Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this Hits one! Stefan on goal. And that has been cleared. He gets past his man. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Liverpool, the most prolific team in the league this season. And here's Mane. They get a throw in. Mane, hit into the middle. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's been taken straight back. Alexander-Arnold. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's a loose ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. So the derby's come round again, and at least pre-match is living up to billing. Noisy old press conferences, a lot of colourful talk.
Yeah, here's hoping that we get the same intrigue.
And they've been caught out here. And it's Shaw. In comes the cross. And he's there to hoof it away. Chance to break. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Mohamed Salah gets away from his opponents. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's played forward. And here's and Mane! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Cavani. Decent looking ball. Manchester United have a very fine defensive record over recent games.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's in! Firmino! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Liverpool put themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, real danger here. Swung in towards the middle. Forward it goes. Crunching tackle. Salah. And Firmino! And for a moment, time stood still.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Roberto Firmino. Now a chance to break. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Cut out in the nick of time. Hits one! It's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Keeper sends it forward. Manchester United have it back and they can go again. Bruno Fernandes goes looking. Gets it upfield. That's a throw. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cavani. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Gone back to the keeper. It's got through to him. Now it's Cavani. And he's away. It's gone for a throw-in. Diogo Dalot. And that has put paid to that. Firmino spreads it towards the left. And it's Firmino. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Oxlade-Chamberlain. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
McTominay. Firmino! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Wijnaldum drives it forward. And here's Mane. Varane concedes a free kick for that. Mane. Shapes to shoot! And here's Roberto Firmino. Shaw, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Keeper's got good distance on that. Greenwood. Deftly done. Fabinho attempts a clearance. Now the counter. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Fred plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Fred battles to win it back. Decent progress down the left. Going through. A heavy challenge.
Oh, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's looked long this time. Liverpool are making a change now. Time and again they are repelled. Fabinho. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
Firmino. McTominay. Tries to get it forward quickly. He came in hard, very hard. Fabinho hoists it forward. Another throw-in. Liverpool making another change here. better of his opposite number. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's Shaqiri!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cavani. Good clearance and very necessary. Comes out once more. Diogo Dallo crosses it once more. Fabinho. Gomez drives it forward. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Up to meet it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Firmino very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Now it's Roberto Firmino.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
You can get that clear.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Wijnaldum. Across the field it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Greenwood. Decent looking ball. Martial goes for goal! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this.
And the referee brings it to a close. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yes, getting the shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Well, that had to be more accurate. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Sanson plays it out to the flank. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. It's a loose ball. He's off on a marauding run. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's had a go! It's come back out! Goal! Manchester United! Rashford did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's gone for it! Well, that is rather wayward.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hoists it forward. Varane cuts it out. It's being played forward. Looks to clip it forward. And he's cut it out. Sancho takes control of it and he's on the move. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Varane does well to read it and intercepts. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's left his man. Driving on, a real charge here. Can he deliver? Trezeguet not easily shrugged off the ball. It's come through. Cavani going for goal. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Cavani is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Defending of the desperate variety. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Cavani tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And they win it back again. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Wan-Bissaka. Taylor drives it forward. Manchester United come into this game following that derby draw. Taylor, and it's played forward. With a delicate ball. Grealish. Sancho looks to bypass the midfield.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Striding, shot at goal! On the football, that is asking for trouble. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, sweet feet. In with a header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Forward pass. Played back in. Gets away from his opponent. He's got the... has a pop!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Tries a shot! For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's come loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Plays it out to the wing. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And the weighted pass. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Defending was strong and firm, and now they can launch a counter. He's got away. Rashford!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. Cavani. Great challenge. Time to perfection. Rashford. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Manchester United are once more the kings of the late goal. They do it so often. Mings. Quick ball forward. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Taylor goes looking. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Needed a better pass there. Out to the left it goes. And help's available out wide. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sancho. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have won it. As much industry as inspiration. What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block... He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Sancho. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's got away. Che Rodriguez. He's on his way. Wood! And he's there to make a great save.
Wood simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Done very well to intervene. Burnley were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And that has been clubbed away. He's had a shot! Che Rodriguez plays it forward. Christian Atsu. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's played forward. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Che Rodriguez clips one through. Sancho. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tarkovsky. Taylor. Burnley can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Forward it goes.
Wood really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Wood. Lindelof does well there, alert. Oh, shooting chance! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Sancho clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Westwood. Back into the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. Che Rodriguez finds himself offside. Wan-Bissaka. Van der Beek. Just brushed off the ball there. That's a corner kick. Great leap! In he goes again!
Oh, what a wonderful stop! Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Wood. And it's Rodriguez. Christian Atsu. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That is some save from De Gea. And the finish! Wan-Bissaka goes looking. Taylor. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Peacock Farrell gets it upfield. Played out to the right. McTominay battles to win it back. Van der Beek. And he's cut it out. And it's played forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. They've managed to get it away. Van der Beek. Sancho.
Manchester United making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Going through. Christian Atsu. And here's Rodriguez. This could fall anywhere. Rashford. Fred. Goes for goal! A whisker high.
Fred nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Rashford gets the better of his man. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So what can they conjure from this one? Wood. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Sancho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Wood. Gets away from his opponent. It's come loose. Oh, sweet feet. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Van der Beek, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Hits one! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper sends it forward. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Westwood gets it back. And here's Rodriguez. And he has been fouled there. He's trying the shot, and is quite wonderful. A finish right from the top drawer.
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
And he's produced a beauty. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Wan-Bissaka. Cleared without complication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Manchester United are making a change now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He gets past his man. Lowton. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And it's Debussy. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And here's the chance to counter. McTominay battles to win it back. Westwood. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. And that's that. And you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today.